Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem 6. As we continue with the guidance chapter for chapter 12, this is a red gem. This is one of the things I really wanted. I really wanted the elixir, and I really want the red gem. There's something else in here I want. Send that to Marcus. Wait there. Turn. Okay, Estel is going to run this way, because he's going to run up here. Much as I want OJ to swing, he's not going to swing. He's too scared of the critical. Alright. Let's get started. Duh. Buh. Shut up! Ugh. I don't know if Clarine can... Yeah, of course she can. She can take... because she's on horseback. Because Berserkers, I don't mess around. I don't mess around with that critical percentage. So, okay, just wanted to make sure there was no enemies up there. All right. In this treasure chest, there is more antitoxin. There's one more there, which Chad is going to grab. That one up there. I think that will be all of them. Next turn. You know, if I got him just right... No. Goodbye. Ah, missed! Fine, you die next turn. You're just delaying the inevitable. Right down here. Next. Try this again. There we go. Ugh. You were just full of sounds, buddy. That's a level up for Lilina. Level 3. Magic, skill, luck, defense, resistance. Oh yeah! Check out that level for Lilina. She's so good. So good. White gem received. In turn. That's the other thing I super wanted, was the white gem. So what's left in here? How many elixirs did we get? 2? I think there's 3 elixirs. Inside the treasure chest is an elixir. There we go. Got that right. What you can do, now if you bring a lot of healing staffs, you can do this. You can purposefully, on purpose, you can have a unit get poisoned. And then you can sit here and just have the healers heal. This is something you can do if you need to bring some healers up to speed. Well, I could do that with Clarine. She doesn't have a lot of magic anyway, so... They're here to heal, and that's about it. Ellen's gotten better. She's at 10 now. Kinda want to get her to 20. I don't know if I have another guiding ring. I could do all that stuff, and it's something I could do, but I am just going to go ahead and in the chapter, just letting you know it is a place you can use to grind up healers, and it's not a bad place to do it. Because nothing else is going to show up, and you're here. You're here, so you can do that. They get poisoned, you just heal them every turn. Basically, it's as long as you have as long as you have a heal staff, as long as you have healing staffs to use, you can do that. I could try to grind up Lalena's staff mastery. Oh well. It's fine. Let's go. Where's the divine weapon? I can hear wind coming from behind the throne. By the way, speaking of the throne, Maze, grab the throne. This one's coming with us. Because of the awesome stats. What? I can't hear it. There's a niche between the floor and wall. Oh, it opened. This is the divine weapon? That axe is huge. The Armadas. So this is what Durban the Berserker used. More importantly, it's what Lord Hector used. It certainly seems fit for a mighty warrior. Report! I have a message from Etruria. A rebellion has broken out at the Etrurian castle city of Aquila. What? Rebel leaders are Advisor Rortz and Lord Alcard. They've captured King Mordred, and they're announcing their plan to divide ownership of the world between Bern and Etruria. No, the true strongest nations in Emblem joining forces. Is General Cecilia alright? How about Princess Guinevere? We do not have accurate information, but it seems like the three Etrurian generals have split up. Sorcery General Cecilia has escaped from Aquila and headed for the island of Myrsil in the west. What about the other generals? They've been forced to join the rebels because King Mordred was taken hostage. Master Roy. We need to contact General Cecilia. Princess Guinevere. General Cecilia. Please be safe. This is the Armadas. It weighs 13, which isn't anywhere near as much as it weighed before. But it has 18 power, actually has a hit rate at 75 for an axe that is a huge hit rate. And while you have it equipped, you have +5 to defense. Nobody's using this because I need it until a certain chapter happens. So, that could be stored until later. We'll use it later. Chapter 13, Rescue Mission. The coup d'etat at Aquila quickly spread out to the rest of Etruria. Cecilia escaped with Guinevere from Aquila. She also formed an anti-coup d'etat group and traveled around Etruria fighting the rebel forces. However, the rebel forces had Bern on their side. Also, Great General Douglas and the Knight General Percival had been forced into the rebel side because King Mordred had been taken hostage. After locating Cecilia, Roy headed for Myrsil. Meanwhile, the anti-coup d'etat group was under attack by a joint force of the coup d'etat forces and Burns' troops. It would only be a matter of time until the anti-coup d'etat troops were defeated. Okay, Chapter 13. This is a pretty rough one. This would be because there is quite a bit that's going on. You do get quite a few units. You're basically going to split your units up into two. One is going to ride north. There's a paladin here with the silver lance. He actually has 14 strength. That gives him 28 attack. He hurts. The other cavaliers have steel lances. Their stats aren't as good, but they have steel lances, so they can hurt. This guy has an axe reaver. Be careful. This guy has a killer lance. Be super careful. Steel lance javelin. Here's a troubadour to keep the party healed. Looks like somebody put this group together very well. There's a village there we want to get to. I need to bring somebody. Worry about that in a minute. Sorry, I got sidetracked thinking about something that happens in this map. Okay, you need to bring Lalum with you, or if you went the other route, you would have a different person that acts like Lalum. Take that person with you. There's a sniper here with the silver bow. Fancy. He's on top of the ballista, so he wants to shoot you. Be careful. I made sure with Elfire he thinks he's cool. He does 16 attack. Actually, at this point, even Alan takes the hit decently well. 5. He takes, what, 11? He's got 40 HP. But this is the most funny. Because this. Heck, where's Ellen? Ellen only takes 1. If I promoted her, she'd swing back and kill the guy. He only has 8 res. She can do, like, 4 damage. This mage has a Thunder Tome, which does give him some crit. There's an archer with a long bow. Be careful of the extra distance. Won't do a lot of damage. The enemies here start to have a lot of strength just to hit you really hard. So, even with weapons that don't do a lot of damage. And because FE6, you probably didn't get a lot of defense. That's something that happens. This is an archer with the steel bow, but he's still on a ballista and he wants to shoot you. Over here, there's a troubadour. Heal, vulnerary. Get to him in a minute. Steel lance javelin, steel lance javelin, axe reaver. Okay, here's the deal. Silver lance, just like the other side. Axe reaver, no killer lance on this side. Still need to be careful. Over here is a hero. You know, the upgraded version of the mercenary. Well, he's here, and he actually has decent stats. 12 defense, 12 strength, 15 skill, 14 speed. For a generic unit, he's got stats. And a steel sword to hit you with. Here's a couple of mercenaries. Again, they have 10 strength, like everything in this map just about. So, they're gonna hurt. You just need to take them out. Not one at a time, but you just try to need to pull a group at a time. Now, the problem with that is... there's a couple of things that you have to deal with. There is a village here that you can grab stuff here from. There's an arena here that I will be trying to use to some degree. A shop and an armory with stuff in it. Enemy reinforcements will show up on this map. I believe some show up from up here, and some will show up at your starting spot. Now, the ones from the starting spot don't show up for, like, 2 weeks. So, like, 14 turns. Somewhere around there. Maybe a little sooner than that. These show up faster than that. I don't remember how fast, but they show up kind of fast, so get a move on. Up here, this is Percival's knight. Has a steel lance and a javelin. This is also Percival's cavalier. Well, not knight, sorry, cavalier. They have the same stats as the other people. Hey, it's Percival. He has a silver lance. He has good enough stats as a level 5 paladin to hurt you. To recruit Percival, Lallum has to talk to him. Fun! He leaves after a handful of days. So you got to rush to him. Which is not the easiest thing to do in this map. Now, you don't have to talk to him in this map. And a lot of people choose not to because he's hard to get to in this map. But you can. You can wait, and he shows up 2 chapters from now, and you can recruit him then. However, if both of his mooks survive, these 2 calves, and Percival survive, and you recruit Percival before he leaves, you get a Night Crest. And I really need a Night Crest. So I'm gonna try. Even though it's really difficult to do. We've gotta move fast. And punch through all of this junk. There is a person here who is super lame, but is also part of Percival's group. Because Percival is the, you know, Knight General, so he knows what's up. This ballista may look different. It's like, wait a minute. These are a brownish color. This one's gold. Is it fancy? Yes, it's fancy. This is a killer ballista. You can see it says killer. What does that mean? Well, it acts like a ballista, except it has crit chance. You know, like a killer weapon. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It's lame. I'm not a fan. Yeah. So you have to deal with that if you're going to try to get Percival. It's hard. It's really difficult. I will try. Okay, not done with stuff yet. Troubadour over here with the heal staff. Another set of knights. Paladins with silver lance, axe reaver, steel sword, and javelin, steel sword, killing edge. Careful of that guy. Yeah, these have swords and javelins. And the paladin with the silver lance leading it. As you can see, there's a lot of stronger enemies in this chapter. Dragon riders, which are never fun to fight. They got their steel lances. This guy is a horse slayer. Careful of that. Thinks he's cool. 10 defense, no resistance, but can pack a punch. Here is Flower. He has a spear. Dragon Knight of Burn, manipulating the policies of the Western Isles. More on him later. He has a lot of strength, good speed and skill, a ton of defense, actually has a resistance stat. He is a Dragon Lord. They are the upgraded version of the Dragon Riders. They're the promoted version. He has a spear, which can, as you can see, hit ranged as well. Guarding the castle is Cecilia herself. She has air caliber, which is funny considering what's going on here. So she prepared. And she has a men's staff. Now she is a Valkyrie. Promoted troubadours who both attack and support with magic from horseback. She is the upgraded troubadour class. She has 8 movement because of it. She has 11 magic, 10 speed, 7 defense, 13 resistance. Her stats are bleh. As you can see. It's like she was in my party the entire time and got stat growths like my healers typically get stat growths. With the exception of Larishel. But her stats are they're icky. More on her later. In fact, more on her next chapter. Because she joins the party next chapter, so there we go. That's just about everything to go over for this chapter for now. Not the easiest chapter, just because the enemies really do start packing a punch and start to show up, and they're in big groups. They're set up well. So yeah, this one's not the easiest chapter, not the hardest chapter, but you know, it's definitely a tough chapter. All right, 14 units get to show up though, which is nice. Get out. I don't need to steal anything, so Chad can take a break. You notice the difference? Astal, it's get out. Chad takes a break. Lance got put back in. That's good. Alright, Roy, Allen, Ellen, Clarine, Lelina, OJ is good. Lance, Deke, Dorothy, Gonzalez, Rutger, Boers. I could take 2 more people. Man, I should use Barth. Just because. It's because people were talking about Barth. I need to bring Lullum, because I'm going to try. Man, if you just had more strength, Echidna, I'd really use you. Tempting, because I never use Shaman. Huh. Tempting. May take Shin. Try to level him up. Because. Just because. Or I could keep trying Sue and praying she gets, praying she gets strength. People wanted me to use Shin, though. I could take Geese. Tempting. I don't know who I want to take as the last person for this group. We got options. I could take Ray and actually use a Shaman. I could take Echidna because she's a female hero, and that's really cool, especially for this time period of FE. And she's not bad. We could try to get Shin, who can end up being ridiculously good. We could take Geese because Pirate, and that's fun. I could take Merlinus. Just kidding. Could take Sue and keep trying. See where that goes. Wars is here. Using Wars. You know what? I'll take Ray for now, and I may change my mind. I'm gonna end this episode here, which is a little early, but I went over the entire chapter, and do I have any? Somebody may be holding some. That. Okay, that's it. So that's all I would have. But I would have them. Got a couple of Elysian whips. Got 2 hero crests. That's good. Uge can have one. Really need night crests. Bad. Level are you 16? Why did one of the hero crests disappear? There were 2 there, right? What happened? That was weird. Anyway, I need Night Crest though, because I want to promote Lance. I want to promote Boars. Oh, it's maybe because I was here. We have money, which is good. I can buy stuff. I need Night Crest, so I really should try to get this Night Crest. I will try. That way Lance can have it, and then he can promote. Or I may give it to Boars, and Lance can wait. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll try to get Boars some EXP here. Maybe send him in the arena. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Until the next episode where we start Chapter 13, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.